Look, we play the Giants next week. We should destroy the Giants next week. They're going to look real good. Listen, I'm going to call it already. This is the Dallas Cowboys. Lose against the division leader, the team that you have to beat. You come up short, you lose. You come back the next week against a lesser opponent in the division, and you're going to look like you can beat everybody in the league. That's how it's going to be next week. I'm telling you. Maybe I'm jinxing my squad. I don't know. But 99% of the time, we're going to come out next week, and we're going to look damn good against the Giants. Y'all better start listening to me. Y'all better start listening to me. Exactly what I said last week was going to happen this week. I know this team, y'all. I know my team. I know how they operate. Come on, man. I've been a fan of this team for 40 years. I know what they do. Today, our Dallas Cowboys totally murdered the New York Giants 49-17. And they shouldn't have scored the 17. But I told y'all. You go in late the week before, you go to the big game in Philly, you give it up. You come back the next week, you look like world beaters. I said it. They were going to look damn good against the Giants, and they did. Dak, 404 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. That one interception, he shouldn't have threw it. Yeah, that was a dumb pass. I give it that. I agree. It was stupid. CeeDee Lamb, over 100 yards receiving. Brandon Cooks, he got like 170 yards something receiving. And I think somebody else got over 100 yards. I believe he had 3 receivers over 100 yards today. Look damn good. Look damn good. Now, I know you're going to down odds against the Giants. True that. But they're an NFL squad, aren't they? They're in the NFL, right? Injuries, whatever. Next man up. Same with us when Dak was out, when we was getting... Hey, next man up. Now, they sort of ran the score up in the fourth quarter. I agree. They did. But we don't see the Giants no more. They got to get their revenge on that next year. So, we win. We are 6-3 now. It was an exciting game. It was exciting if you're like, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. I am. I'm a diehard fan. But like I said, I'm not a delusional Cowboy fan. I'm not delusional. I know that. I'm not one of those Dallas Cowboy fans that say we're going to the Super Bowl every year. I'm not one of those. I have to be 100% convinced that we're going to do that. And I'm not going to say that yet. But we look damn good today. Now, I predicted that we would. So next week we have Carolina. In Carolina. They upset us last year in Carolina. So this is a revenge game that we have to come in there and play. Now, here's the question. How will we look next week? That's the question. How are we going to look next week? Will we look the same as we looked today? Nope. It's not consistent. It's going to look like they're like in game. And I was telling David today, in a game like this, when we're blowing them out, and they want to open up the playbook then. They want to do all this fancy shit that we've never seen before. When we played against Philly, it was all conservative. Dak throwing 50-yard bombs every chance he had today. He wasn't doing it. They didn't open the playbook against Philly like that. Were they doing it against Carolina? See, it's like it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Now, we should win this game next week. We definitely should. We should win this game. This is a winnable game. The next 3 games are winnable games. And then the 4th and the 5th game, we got Philly again. Then we go to Buffalo. But these next 3 games are winnable games. Washington scares the hell out of me. They lost today. They came back and tied it in the 4th, but they gave it up at the end. Seattle kicked the field goal and won. Washington is scary. Detroit is scary. Miami is terrifying. So we play those 3 teams before the season is over. So we got a long way to go. But today, like I said, was going to happen. Didn't look like they could beat anybody. So please, Dallas Cowboys. Please, Mike McCarthy. Please. I'm not worried about Dan Quinn because Dan Quinn going to be Dan Quinn. Defense is going to be all right. I'm talking about the offense. Please. Do the same shit you did today in Carolina. Can we have an identity, please? We don't have no identity offensively at all. None. You want to be this aired out fucking run and gun? You know what I mean? Like Brett Favre, old school West Coast offense. You want to be that, or do you want to be a ground and pound team? They don't know what they want to be, and they need to be that. I'm going on too long. It's almost 6 minutes, but I'm going to leave. So, what team shows up next week is the question. So we'll see. Cowboy Nation, Rocket Stars, you won today. Like I said, we should have won it anyway. But Rocket Stars, you won today. We earned it. It's a victory. We'll take it. See you next week. And I'll probably be saying the same shit I said this week. So y'all be cool. I'm out. Holla.